I want to share with you two videos, and I labeled this video called True Kung Fu Beyond Bruce Lee. Because to me, what I saw in these videos, it is beyond Bruce Lee. You know, it's just that these people are not, they don't have that name that Bruce Lee has in America. But what they were able to do and the hard work that they put into doing what they do is absolutely amazing. And the videos speak for themselves. So there's two videos, there's two links, and there's a start time that it starts off. The first video starts at 1 hour and 17 minutes 33 seconds. The second video starts at 3 hours 28 minutes and 24 seconds. Alright, the first video demonstrates is a guy, you know, an older gentleman and a younger gentleman practicing like a peaceful expression of Kung Fu, martial arts. And it's more like of a Tai Chi type of feeling, very gentle and soft. But the physical feats that he was able to do was absolutely amazing. You know, he was doing like L hold with just 2 fingers each hand. And then he did a handstand hold with just 1 finger each hand. And then he was doing like a L hold to a handstand with just 2 fingers each hand. You know, and it was just like absolutely amazing what he was able to do. It was beyond what Bruce was able to do as far as physically is concerned. The second video demonstrates a woman and a man practicing their own Kung Fu, which was very artistic. It was like the flexibility that they had, and the strength and the balance and the coordination was just absolutely amazing. I'd never seen something like that before. You know, it was just like I can't imagine myself being able to train myself to even do the things that they were doing in that video. I mean, it speaks for themselves. I mean, it's just a bunch of like physical fitness feats demonstrating flexibility and strength and coordination and balance and control. That's absolutely amazing from both practitioners, man and woman. And the closeness that they had performing, there was like a lot of love there. You know, and I really liked that. You know, and then them just performing as a whole, like in the Kung Fu demonstration, there's all these people performing in unison. It was not about anything ego-based where it's just singling out individuals and saying that this is this person doing that. It was just people coming together as a whole, performing something beautiful for the audience to see. And you don't even know what the names of these people are. And that's pretty much how Kung Fu started off. It's just the Japanese were looking at the Chinese people practicing Kung Fu, and then they're like, wow, that's amazing, so let's try to do it ourselves. We'll call it karate, which means the Chinese fist. So they tried to do it themselves, but really, they can't do it like the way these people do it. You know, and it's like they don't have a name. That's the thing that makes it like where it's hard to like communicate to people like, hey, this is great Kung Fu, because they don't even have a name. Bruce Lee had a name. Bruce Lee had a reputation. Bruce Lee built up a reputation through time, through marketing and all this hard work to getting into the film. These people, they don't have that, but they have the skill, the talent, the discipline, the Kung Fu. But they don't have the name. You know, people don't know who they are. But that discipline and that hard work and that talent and that skill and that ability is all right before your eyes. And it's absolutely amazing. That's kind of what I promote. Like more of a peaceful expression in the martial arts. Like what they were doing. That required an immense amount of skill and talent and hard work. You know, and I think it's hard for people to understand and appreciate like this type of Kung Fu and martial art expression, because their minds are just so focused on violent behavior that they just don't get this. But visually speaking, Just take a look at these videos and you see for yourself, like, I mean, it's jaw-dropping what they could do. It's way beyond just smashing somebody's face in or just choking somebody until they can't breathe. I mean, this stuff, they're not hurting other people, they're not hurting themselves, and they're doing things that very few people in this world will ever be able to do. You know, and that's the type of Kung Fu that I promote. The Kung Fu that you see in this video, these two videos. And, you know, hopefully this gets you to open your eyes to see that it's not just all about you, or that's just the way that Americans are. It's just all about, you know, themselves. You got to realize that there's people in this world that could do many amazing things, but they don't even care to claim credit for it. You know, like, that's the way of the Tao. Like, you just do. You don't even claim credit. And these people, they don't have a name. You don't know who they are, but they're doing things that probably 99% of the athletes here in America just cannot do. And they're not even claiming credit. You know, and that's showing the humbleness and the spirit of real martial arts. People that have this immense ability, but they don't even have that ego, that arrogance, that conceitedness that here people in America are so much well known for. Here you got these people that you don't even know who they are doing amazing fitness feats way beyond Bruce Lee, and then here we are looking at Bruce Lee just doing a 2-finger push-up, and then we're just like, wow. When actuality, that's nothing compared to what people could really do in this world, but just nobody knows them. And I'll admit myself, what I could do is absolutely nothing compared to what these people are capable of doing in these two videos. But I'm going to keep training hard, working hard to maybe one day, maybe do some of the things that they could do. You know, and hopefully bring that type of Kung Fu discipline training from their country to America with what I'm doing to try to promote that peacefulness, that humbleness expression that they have. Try to bring it to America through my hard work and effort to try to live up to those standards, not just physically but spiritually as well. You know, and it was the Chinese actually were the ones that created the gunpowder, and that's why we have all these firearms. They created that stuff thousands of years before the U.S. even knew about it, or before the Westerners even knew about it. If you do your research, you'll see that China constantly creates things like hundreds and thousands of years before even the West even knows about it. The true evolution in martial arts is coming from China. Everybody is getting all that artisticness from China. Japan takes it out of China. Thailand takes it out of China. Or Thailand might take it from Japan. Japan will take it from China. Thailand might take it from Japan. The Philippines might take it from Thailand. All the martial arts as we know it, it comes from the China. And the thing is, you'll see that the people that take from there, they corrupt it. They turn it into something ugly. And then they promote it to the West, and it comes over to the West, it's very distorted. It's very ugly. But if you go back to the purity of it, and you see the real Kung Fu, you'll see the beauty in it, and you'll know that that's the real stuff. And these two videos shows the real Kung Fu. That's beyond Bruce Lee, beyond myself, beyond anything that you ever see here in America, and probably anything you ever see in any of these other countries as well. These two videos is a direct expression. Way beyond Jackie Chan, way beyond Jet Li. They're small potatoes compared to what these people could do. But they have no name. They're not known as Jackie Chan. They're not known as Jet Li. They're not known as Bruce Lee. They're not known as Tony Jaa. They're not known as Steven Seagal. They're not known as Van Damme. They have no name, but you see that pure Kung Fu, that hard work, that discipline, that art, that creativity. And that's what we need to learn. Forget about the name. The name is just a name. But yes, it takes a lot of hard work to build a name. It's not easy. But these videos will show you my vision of what true Kung Fu is and true martial arts. So I recommend for everybody to check these two videos out.